It's on film.
I thought I saw it.
You did see it, but it's like, but I never actually did it. Because I didn't do it in sequence. It didn't have a flow. You had to do it upside down, backwards, but I do wish I had done it on stage beforehand. Yeah. I tried to get Robert Downey Jr. to do it on stage.
Did you talk about it?
Yeah, he was going to do it, and then he disappeared somewhere. But that guy was born to be that, to play that, and do it well. He was perfect. But now he's too old for it.
You think so?
Yeah, maybe he could just slip it. Hamlet's like 28.
Sorry, Robert?
Robert's 48.
Yeah. You're right. You are a master in taking time off.
Oh yeah, I love it.
Your longest...
What's this?
Yeah. Your professional career, I think your longest break when you did not act was 8 years long.
Yeah, I just decided to take a breather for 8 years.
You didn't miss it?
No, I didn't. I really didn't. I directed some stuff.
Yeah.
And I was very fulfilled with that. And of course, and that's an all-consuming. It's like 18 months or 2 years or longer, like 3 years of your life. Every time you embark on that little escapade. But, so acting, I don't know, I've just been doing it since I was 19. And I just felt like I needed a break.
You work with the finest directors. And when you turned to be a director yourself, did you ask them for any kind of advice?
I went to direct the first thing, and I was really terrified. And I called all these guys that I knew and that I worked with, and they didn't help me at all. It was like...
Why should they?
They wanted to, but I realize now that it's impossible to sort of like just say one thing, I called Peter Weir and I said, what do I need to do? I mean, what's the main thing? He said, here's what you need to do. He said, you need to say action and cut. And then I asked another guy and he was like, I don't know. And he's really good at what he does, but it's just not easy to pass that thing up. But I called Clint Eastwood, which is an experience all in itself, to get Clint on the phone, right? So he said, so Clint, I'm going to direct a film and I'm scared, big guy, And he just said, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Why not? He says, because you've been hanging around it for a long time. There's a lot of subliminal shit in there that you don't remember that's going to come to the surface. And he was right. He was absolutely right. So there was stuff that I'd stored away in my little cave in the back of my brain someplace that I was able to extract later on.
Do you remember the first day on the set?
Yeah, it was horrifying. Yeah, it was horrifying. It was, but then, you're in it. The minute you're in it, all of a sudden you're asked to solve a problem. The first of many thousands of problems, and you're just busy. So you just keep your head down and keep going. So it's
not a lot of questions. Everybody is asking something.
Questions. Yeah. When I finished Braveheart, I was in it, and it was very physical. And then it was a 105-day shoot, which took us over 5 months. And by the end of that, I was so exhausted that I couldn't talk to anyone. I couldn't even utter another verb. I mean, I was just exhausted mentally and physically. So
Braveheart was the second movie you did. Yeah. How precise was the research you did before you started?
Well, there's very little known about the historical aspects of William Wallace. I mean, there is some things, but it's pretty sketchy. And what I did was go from Randall Wallace's script, which used history and combined it with a kind of a legend from this guy called Blind Harry the Minstrel, who may or may not have been exaggerating. And also by reconstructed histories. There was a particular history of William Wallace by a man called Fisher that I really liked, and he filled in the spaces pretty well for me. But it's odd that the thing